know how to draw this adorable little ballerina with me? If so, you are going to need something to doodle on, something to draw your doodle with, something to erase any mistakes that you might make, and a marker to outline your doodle when you're done. You're also going to need crayons, markers, colored pencils, or paint to add some color to your adorable doodle. Grab all of those supplies and let's get started. Let's get started. So we are going to draw our little ballerina on our paper with our paper tall and skinny, which means that our paper is going to be vertical. So it is tall this way, but it is skinny this way. And we are going to draw her, my computer out of the way. We are going to draw her kind of in a little bit of a dance pose. In a ballet pose. So the first thing I'm going to do is up here in this corner of the paper, I want to make her head. And I'm going to start with kind of what's going to be a nice big circle shape. And I'm going to leave some gaps right here and right here. And then I'm going to continue with my circle. I'm actually going to leave a little gap at the top also, because I want her hair to kind of have a little bit of a part in it. So here is my circle shape. And I have openings here. This is going to be, because her head's going to be a little bit at an angle. These are going to be for her bows, and this will be her hair. So let's go ahead and finish off her hair. So I'm going to take this line right here where I left it open, and I'm going to curl around and go down to the bottom part of that opening. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to come in here and curve down to about the bottom part of that opening. And this would be one side of her hair. This is the other side of her hair. And up here at the top, we'll just give her a couple little sprigs of hair poking out, maybe some little baby hairs. And then just to help you see how her head is turned, I will draw in her eyes. So let's give it two oval eyes with a smaller little oval in the inside. Look at how my oval is slowly disappearing here because of that marker. I have a cheap marker and it is just really soaking into my paper. All right, so now I've got her little curve for her smile. So if I stand my paper up, you can see how her head is turned. So she's not looking directly at us. Her head is turned. She's kind of in a little pose, a little ballet pose. So now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to add a small circle to the top end of that hair. So it kind of looks like a little earring or something up there. And then on the outside of each circle, I'm going to go ahead and add just a C and a backward C shape for a bow. That way it can look like she's got some little pigtails. And then coming off of that, we can go ahead and just add some sprigs of hair. So just some different lines that are going to come out. So different lines that are going to come out and down. And there we go. So now she's got her hair. Then I'm going to go back up to her hair and add a couple lines just so it kind of matches. Just a couple. We don't want to take up all of her head with a bunch of lines. So now we've got her little noodle. Look at her. She's so cute. All right, now we're going to go in and add in her body, her upper part of her body. So I'm going to do a curved line from right underneath about her mouth. I'm going to curve down. And this will just be the upper part of her chest. So we're not drawing in where her skirt would go. So I'm going to go ahead and curve over here. And down here would be her skirt. And then I'm going to go back up. And I'm going to stop because we're going to have to draw in an arm. So we've got this little, almost like we're making a rectangle shape, but we stopped. So right here, we'll come out and we will do her one arm. So I'm going to make a curve here at the end. And I'm just going to come straight back. And this is going to be like her fingers. And then there's her thumb area, and we will just come back. So there's one arm. And then right down here, we're gonna kind of make the part of her outfit. So we're gonna add just a little square shape right under her neck. So this would be her skin, and this would be kind of like a swimsuit. That's kind of how ballet outfits kind of look. At the top, kind of like a swimsuit would. And then we're gonna come down with the finger, curl with the thumb, and go right back into the body. So we've got both her arms out, kind of like she's making an airplane stance. We've got her head and we've got her outfit. So now we're gonna go through and add in her little skirt. So I'm gonna come out on both sides with just a short curved line. I don't want her skirt to be huge and really big and poofy. So I'm gonna do curved line. And then across the bottom, I'm just gonna make different wiggly lines that kind of make a slight curve back to the other side. It's just a small little curve. See how they kind of just curve down and around. And that's just the end of her little tutu. And then I'll add in a couple little lines for where it would kind of pull in towards her body. So we've got her little skirt. Look at how cute she is. Now we're gonna go all the way down, right from the middle. We're gonna go down to a little curve and we're gonna go straight back up. So this is the upper part of her leg and that is her foot down to her little tippy toe. And then over here, we're gonna make that same curve and go back up into her body. So her one leg is kind of behind the other. We'll do a small little curve on each foot for her little ballet slipper. And if you want, you could do little stripes or something like X's for the the laces of her shoes, or you can just leave it. I'm gonna leave it. So that way my little ballerina is done being drawn. I love her. I am gonna draw in a grounding line. So we're just gonna put in a nice straight line here for the floor of the little dance studio. And maybe if you're a ballerina, maybe you wanna add bars in the back or mirrors or other things that you might find in a dance studio. So that way your little ballerina has a little bit more of a place to be. I'm just gonna draw in a straight line for the floor, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab my markers and my crayons and add some color to my adorable little ballerina. Let's color. Look at how cute our little ballerina turned out. I hope that you had fun doodling her with me today. If so, please like, subscribe, and share the video and come back for more awesome doodles. I cannot wait to see you again next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.